Hi, so this is Kcse Mathematics Revision 2021. I have a couple of questions here that I want us to discuss, and the first one comes from the topic of trigonometry. It's a very simple trigonometry, but then I find it very interesting to do. So the first one says, find the value of a given that sine of a 2a plus 30 degrees is equals to cosine of a minus 15. Okay, how do you do that? You have sine of 2a plus 30 is equals to cosine of a minus 15. Do not think too much about this question. Just take this and that, add them to 90, because you are told that a is acute. All right, should indicate here that a is acute. Okay, so the solution to this one, you take 2a plus 30 plus a minus 15, you equate to 90. You have 3a plus 15 is equals to 90, and 3a is 75 by 3 by 3, so a is 25 degrees, and you're done. Don't do much. Okay, you take this and that, add them, equal to 90. And the explanation to that is that if a is acute, then it means that all angles in that triangle will add up to 90. And there is a fact that says sine of 90 minus theta is equals to cosine of theta. And also sine of theta is equals to cosine of 90 minus theta. In fact, that relationship comes from here. Okay, so that's wonderful. Let's do another question. You're given that, that's number 2, you're given that x is equals to minus 1, y is equals to 3, z is equals to minus 5. Then you're told to simplify 2z minus 6x plus y all over x minus y minus z. All right, so this is an algebraic problem, so you need to just understand the algebra and also the concept of integers. So x is minus 1, y is 3, z is equals to minus 5, and then the expression in the numerator is 2z minus 6x plus y, x minus y minus z in the denominator. Then you're supposed to substitute and simplify. So let's get to the solution bit here. So in the solution, we are going to take a numerator first. Numerator comprises of 2z minus 6x plus y, and we know that z is minus 5 and x is minus 1, and then we have y is 3. So we can simplify this first. Minus 10 plus 6, right? You need to be careful. Plus 3, you get minus 10 plus 9, and this gives us minus 1. That checks. Denominator, we have x minus y minus z. So what we are going to do is to substitute very quickly. We have minus 1 plus 3 minus into bracket minus 5. This gives me minus 1 plus 3 plus 5, and this is a 7. So now numerator divided by denominator is minus 1 over 7. That checks, right? That makes sense. Okay, I have another question here that is a bit tricky. Allow me to read the question. The question says, the line y is equals to 2x plus, just draw a line here, line y is equals to 2x plus 3 is reflected, okay, is reflected in the line y is equals to 4. Then you're supposed to determine, you determine the equation, of the image of the line, and you leave your answer in the form y is equals to mx plus c. This is where I want us to take a bit of time, because coming from a very delicate topic which students have requested in the past that they be helped, and I want us to discuss this one in a new page. But before we do that, we need to understand the question first. We are told that the line y is equals to 2x plus 3 is reflected in the line y is equals to 4. Then you're supposed to determine the equation of the image of the line, and you leave your answer in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. In other words, the general format of that. So to get started, we will take y is equals to 2x plus 3 as the equation that we want to reflect. So this becomes the object, and the mirror line here in this question is y is equals to 4. So this is the mirror line. This is the object. Okay, so I will draw a graph here, in other words the Cartesian plane, to demonstrate how this one can be done. You must not use this, but I've just used this one for illustration and to make you understand. So this is x-axis. Up here we have y-axis. Okay, so my line y is equals to 2x, which is the object, it has a gradient of 2. So this is 2 here, and 2, okay, has a gradient of 2, and also the y-intercept is a 3. So that line passes through that. So this is y is equals to 2x plus 3. So it has a gradient of 2. So if you take the change in y, change in x here, rise over run, you'll get a 2, okay? But it cuts the y-axis at this point, which is why this y-intercept is a 3, right? Okay, so from there, we need to draw the mirror line. So it passes through 4 here. So this is the mirror line. Straight line, y is equals to 4 is the mirror line. And we know that by the principle of reflection is that this line being the object, it will go onto the other side behind the mirror, and most likely it will be somewhere here, you know, and where it is supposed to be, it's what we are supposed to determine. In fact, so we need to determine this coordinate here and this coordinate here. We are lucky that this is the point of intersection between this line and that line, so we just need to equate and solve for the value of x and y at that point. Okay, so when we equate, we will get y is 4, so 4 is equals to 2x plus 3, and 1 is equals to 2x, so x is a half. So this point here, the coordinate is a half, 4, right? Then this one here, we know that from here, from the mirror line to where this point is on the line is 3. So this is 4, this is 3. The difference is a 1. So we know it's 1 unit also behind the mirror. So the reflection of this line behind this mirror here is 1 unit. So we from 4 we go to 5. So this point is a 5 here. And so this coordinate is 0, 5. So we have 0, 5. So it's like we have 2 points now, and that can allow us to get the gradient, then eventually the equation of a straight line, which is what we are looking for. Okay, so quickly, gradient m is equals to change in y over change in x. So we have 5 minus 4 over 0 minus a half, and the gradient seems to be minus 2. And so using now this gradient here with one of the points, we can now locate the equation. We have y minus 5 over x minus 0 is negative 2. So y should be equal to minus 2x plus 5. That checks. So this is the equation of the straight line, this line here, which is a reflection of this line on this line y is equals to 4. So this is y is equals to minus 2x plus 5. And that's how it is done. So geometric intuition is very important. First of all, make a sketch if you don't mind, so that you can see that this line here is reflected onto this line. So this is the mirror line, and so this is the image here. Okay, this is the broken line here is the image of this line on the reflection on this y is equals to 4. Okay, so thank you.